Apple started in a small garage. Today, it is one of the most valuable companies in the world. Its products change the way people communicate, work, and live. But how did Apple achieve such incredible success? Every great story has a beginning, a single point in time where vision and circumstance collide to create something new. Well, for Apple, that beginning was not in a sterile corporate laboratory, but in the humble confines of a suburban garage in Cupertino, California. The year was 1976. This garage, belonging to the parents of a young man named Steve Jobs, became the crucible for a revolution. It was here that two distinct personalities, two brilliant minds merged their talents. It was a partnership born of complementary skills and a shared passion for technology's potential to empower individuals. Steve Wozniak, the engineering wizard, was the technical heart of the operation. The Apple I was the proof of concept, a successful experiment that sold a few hundred units to a niche group of early adopters. His masterpiece, the Apple I, was a testament. A single circuit board, a kit for hobbyists, ingeniously more accessible and affordable. Not driven by profit or fame, but by love of building things that worked beautifully. In contrast, Steve Jobs was the visionary, the marketer, the relentless driving force. He saw Wozniak's creation as more than a hobbyist tool, as a product for the masses. Jobs had an intuition for what consumers wanted, often before they knew it. Technology had to be approachable, elegant, seamlessly integrated into people's lives. He insisted on a complete product, a finished machine, friendly and easy to use, unlike intimidating component-heavy kits. Together, they were more than the sum of their parts. Woz built the engine, Jobs built the chassis. Jobs shaped the user experience, and, most importantly, he crafted the story. They weren't selling transistors and wires, they were selling the idea of personal computing, a tool to amplify human creativity and intellect. It was the Apple II that truly launched the company and the personal computer revolution into the mainstream. Unveiled in 1977, the Apple II was a radical departure from its predecessor and from every other computer on the market. It was the physical embodiment of Steve Jobs' vision. Unlike the bare circuit boards of the past, this was a complete, consumer-ready product housed in a sleek, custom-designed plastic case. It was friendly, approachable, designed to look at home on a desk in an office, designed to look at home on a kitchen table. This machine was not just a cosmetic upgrade, it was a technical marvel for its time. The Apple II featured integrated color graphics and sound capabilities at a remarkable price point. These weren't frivolous additions, they made the computer more engaging and opened new possibilities for software, particularly in education and gaming. Open architecture with 8 expansion slots let users and third parties add hardware and capabilities, fostering a vibrant ecosystem. It found a home in schools and small businesses, powered by VisiCalc, the first killer app that turned Apple II into a serious business machine. Sales skyrocketed. Apple went public in December 1980, creating hundreds of millionaires and cementing its status as a Silicon Valley icon. Its sustained popularity provided the financial engine for ambitious projects. The early 1980s were momentum with mounting pressure. Scaling tested Apple's culture. Apple recruited experienced executives, most notably John Sculley in 1983. Traditional management collided with an engineering-driven environment. Lisa broke ground but was too expensive. The Macintosh, embraced by Jobs, aimed to be insanely great. The departure of Steve Jobs in 1985 marked the beginning of the wilderness years. Profitable under Sculley but drifting, Apple chased market share with a bewildering array of Macintosh models, Performance, Quadros, Centris, often competing with themselves. Ambitious devices, digital cameras, PDAs like Newton, were ahead of their time, poorly executed, or unclear in purpose. As Windows 95 on inexpensive Intel PCs spread, Apple's advantage eroded. Affordable hardware and ubiquitous software formed a tidal wave. Market share slid to low single digits. Money bled. The lineup bloated. Pundits predicted a breakup or OS licensing. Bankruptcy rumors swirled. In late 1996, Apple acquired Next. Jobs returned, first as advisor, then interim CEO by summer 1997. The prodigal son had returned. He moved fast, simplification via a 2x2, consumer, pro, desktop, portable, scrap almost everything, one great product per quadrant, radical focus. Jobs reignited the brand with Think Different. No products, just Einstein, Martin Luther King Jr., Gandhi. Apple was once again for the creatives, rebels, and visionaries. The iMac arrived in 1998, an all-in-one, brightly colored, translucent design. No floppy, USB first, controversial and prescient. Instant sensation, beautiful, simple to set up, easy internet. A computer as design statement. iMac proved design, simplicity, and user experience still win. So yeah, it really changed everything. Jobs articulated the digital hub, the Mac at the center of your digital life, syncing cameras, camcorders, and music, great hardware and software, iMovie, iPhoto, yet music was clunky. Early MP3 players were awkward or tiny in capacity. In 2001 came iPod, sleek, white, smaller than a deck of cards, a mechanical scroll wheel, and a tiny drive for 1,000 songs. Paired with iTunes, Rip, Organize, Sync, the integration was classic Apple. White earbuds were everywhere. By the mid-2000s, Apple rode iPod's success, but phones were absorbing music. Rather than be disrupted, Apple would disrupt itself. The project merged 3 products: a widescreen iPod with touch controls, a revolutionary mobile phone, a breakthrough internet communicator. Unveiled January 9, 2007 at Macworld, Steve Jobs introduced the iPhone. The crowd reaction was electric. It was unlike anything the world had seen. It removed physical keyboards and put a large, vibrant, multi-touch display front and center. A software keyboard replaced old keys. The interface was fluid and intuitive, swiping, pinching, tapping. It delivered a desktop-class web browsing experience on a phone. The initial impact was staggering. It redefined what a mobile phone could do. Competitors like Nokia and BlackBerry looked suddenly antiquated. In 2008, the App Store let third-party developers sell apps directly to users. It turned the iPhone into an open, endlessly customizable platform. An app economy worth billions exploded. Suddenly, the iPhone was a GPS navigator, a portable gaming console, a social networking tool, a boarding pass, a million other things. A powerful network effect emerged. More users, more developers, more apps, more users. It locked customers into the Apple ecosystem and changed how we live and work. So, it was pretty huge. The decade after iPhone saw Apple build the most powerful consumer ecosystem. The iPhone served as the gateway, the central sun. In 2010 came iPad, bridging smartphone and laptop. Then Apple Watch in 2015 extended the ecosystem to the wrist for communication, fitness tracking, and mobile payments. Each product worked seamlessly with others, cohesive, deeply integrated, better together, enabled by iCloud. Owners of one product bought more. High switching costs anchored the ecosystem. As smartphone growth matured, Apple pivoted to services for recurring, resilient revenue across 1 billion-plus active devices. Today, Apple operates at staggering scale, revenues surpassing many countries' GDPs. Success now comes from the whole ecosystem, devices plus high-margin services forming a fortress-like moat. Apple invests heavily in future categories like augmented reality and autonomous systems while refining the ecosystem. The story of Apple, from a Cupertino garage to a global behemoth valued in the trillions, is a masterclass in modern innovation. Its playbook rests on 3 pillars: unwavering dedication to design, relentless pursuit of meaningful innovation, and obsessive end-to-end experience. At Apple, design is the process: curves of hardware, pixels of software, store architecture, and minimalist packaging. Apple rarely invents first. It integrates and refines, patient innovation that says no to 1,000 ideas. Vertical integration ensures polish and reliability that fragmented rivals struggle to match. Apple's success wasn't just about technology. It was about innovation, design, and creating products people love.